Hello everyone, my name is Hanifah. I am from English Education Department, second semester NPM 25340018. In this video, I will present the material about question words. Question words are important in English because they help us ask for specific information, not only yes or no answers. There are several common question words in English. They are what, who, whom, whose, which, when, where, why, and how. Each question word has a different function. First, what is to ask about things or information. For example, what is your name? So, we use what when we want to know something clearly. Second, who is used to ask about people. For example, who is your English teacher? And who is that woman? This is question word help us identify a person. Third, whom is also used to ask about people, but it is used for the object in a sentence. It is more formal. For example, whom did you invite? In daily conversation, many people use who instead of whom. But whom is still correct in formal English. 4. Whose is used to ask about possession or ownership. For example, whose book is this and whose bag is on the table? This means we want to know who owns something. 5th, which is used when we ask about a choice between limited options. For example, which color do you like and which dress do you want? So, we use which when there are alternatives. 6th, when is used to ask about time. For example, when do you go to campus and when is your birthday? This question word asks about time or occasion. 7th, where is used to ask about place or location. For example, where do you live and where is the library? We use where when we want to know a place. 8. Why is used to ask about a reason. For example, why are you late? And why do you study English? This question word asks for an explanation. 9th, how is used to ask about method, manner, or condition. For example, how do you know go to school? And how are you today? So, how asks about the way something happens or someone's condition. Besides that, there are also common expressions with how. For example, how many is used for uncountable nouns. How much is used for uncountable nouns. How old is used to ask about age. And how often is used to ask about frequency. Now, let us look at the basic pattern of question word. The common order is question words, auxiliary verb, subject, and main verb. For example, where do you live and why did she come late? Word order is very important in English questions. In some sentences, we also use to be after the question word. For example, where are you? And who is your teacher? So the pattern can change depending on the verb in the sentence. In conclusion, question words are very useful in English communication. They help speakers ask for specific information about people, things, place, time, reasons, ownership, choice, and methods. Alright, that's all my explain about words, questions, words. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Bye bye.